Hey there, Brock Elementary parents. It's Miss Griffith here to talk to you guys a little bit more about house time. I had made a video a couple weeks ago, but I wanted to revisit it and just kind of let you guys know what's going on and how we hope to keep you more informed in the second half of the year. And so the Brock Elementary house system is something that we've implemented this year, and it serves multiple purposes for us. But really, for our kids, what it is a way to build community outside of the grade level, to give second grade and first grade the opportunity to really be a leader with some of the younger kids in the building, and just see how we can work to build even more of a sense of community within our school, which is just so important to the things that we do here. And so the houses, we have three different houses that consist of kinder, first, and second grade classes. And so there's typically about two of each grade level in that particular house. They meet every third week. And so on Wednesdays from 2:30 to 3. And so week goes in order of the Discover House, the Tradition House, and the Empower House. And each one, the kids have come up with different signs and different songs and things like that that represent their house. And those signs and those hand signals and those songs were voted upon by the students in that house. Again, that consisted of kinder, first, and second graders. And so let's go through. So each one of them has their also their motto. So empower, and this is what we believe about that. When you educate children and believe in them, you empower them to go after their dreams. And so that particular house talks a lot about empowering others, and then is charged to go and spread that to the other houses in the school and just throughout the school. We have our Discover House, and theirs is to explore and share our strengths to help make the world a better place. And so again, we're always thinking about how we can be better for others. And the Tradition House, continue our legacy of success by supporting one another and always doing our best. And so all of these things really, in my mind, align to our beliefs and our vision and mission as at Brock ISD, where we want to really build servant hearts in our kids, and we want to just recognize excellence in the things that our kids do. And so here's our house songs. I have a little link here, and you guys can check them out. Each one voted on the songs. They're real inspiring, and the kids, when they hear their song, they get real excited and they do their hand signals. It's been great. So one of the ways that we did our house reveal, I thought this was so cute. We had these big black balloons, and they were all filled with the color of the house that those students were going to be put in for this year. And we're hoping that as we continue this tradition, that kids will be excited about that reveal at the beginning of each school year, and that now that we'll have had a full year this year, we'll have students that can talk to our new students and our incoming kids about what the house system has meant to them this year, because really it's been about we are defining it. We're really deciding what it needs to look like for Brock Elementary, and our kids are really the driving force in what that's going to look like. And there was Miss Harden finding out that she was in the Discover House. You see her purple confetti there. It was super fun, and the kids had a great time. So what are the kids doing during this time? Service projects. This first round, the kids had identified their service project as they were going to make blankets that we were going to take to the assisted living facilities in the area when our students go caroling there. Actually, our second graders are doing that tomorrow. And so all of the different houses have created blankets that they're going to be taking to the people that are in those assisted living facilities. And here's some pictures. This is so awesome. All the kids working together, different grade levels, just working together to do something for somebody else. And so that's really what we talk about. Miss Ward, our music teacher, Miss Harrison, our STEAM teacher, and Miss Davis, our counselor, they work together to plan this time so that it's very intentional for our kids. And they've done a fantastic job of really developing a vision for this class where our kids are able to talk about and think about being good citizens, and then actually acting upon that to do something for others. And so that to me was a really cool thing. They also are able to earn points for their particular house, which will then earn them something. And so that's something that we're really trying to spotlight, is not just being accountable to your own class, but being accountable to this bigger thing, which is the house, which has really given us some good. We're seeing some really great things in lunch and some of our transitional times when kids know that if they're doing the right thing, even when they think no one else is looking, that we are recognizing those behaviors and positively reinforcing that in our school. It's super important to us. So what are the teachers doing during this time? This gives our teachers this new time that they haven't had in the past to vertically plan for whatever team they're on. And so our Empower House, those teachers are really looking at technology on our campus and how are we using it for great on our campus, and how are we just really taking a look at what we're doing and how we can be better. Our Tradition House, those teachers are meeting about ELA, which is our English Language Arts, and they're talking about alignment and really asking hard questions about, again, what can we do better to support kids and parents here at Brock Elementary in our English Language Arts department. And then our Discover House is math, and really talking about what supplements do we have in grade levels, how is it aligning, and what can we do better. And so this gives those teachers this new time to talk with other grade levels, not just their particular grade level, but other grade levels, and get feedback on what they're doing, which really makes us better together. And it's become a special time for our teachers. One of the things that the students are also learning about that's really going to guide them throughout the year are the 7 habits of a happy kid. And basically you can go in there and see the different habits about being proactive, begin with the end in mind. And these are things that they talk about each week. Put first things first. And prioritizing. Think win-win, and really talking about how do we balance courage for getting what we want, just looking for alternatives, and it's again talking through these things with our kids, seeking first to understand, then to be understood. So really talking to kids about listening before you talk, and listen to actually hear and not just wait to talk. Again, and synergizing, together is better, and then sharpening the saw. Talking to our kids about reflecting on how we can be better, always looking at how can we refine our processes. And I hope that you guys as parents know that that's something that's important for us here at Brock Elementary, to always be looking at feedback from you guys and figuring out what we can do better to serve, and in turn instilling that into our kids. So I hope this was helpful about house time, and talk to you a little bit about the project that we have coming up, which again, we're real excited tomorrow for our 2nd grade teachers and our students to be able to deliver those blankets that our kids created. I hope you guys have a great week. Go Eagles!